Welcome back to my channel, loves. Thank you so much for joining me today in the part 2 of the 3-part wig series. So if you guys already haven't watched part 1, the link will be in the description below. So some of the materials that you guys are going to need is obviously gloves. You're going to need a mixer. You're going to need a rat tail comb, a weave brush. You're going to need powder as well as developer, and last, aluminum foil. So with these things, it's going to make it very, very easy to lift this hair. Right now, we're going to be focusing on the frontal. And with that being said, I'm just going to allow for you to, watch what I do, because here is self-explanatory. I'm pretty sure you guys are very visual as I am. So I will be back. So when mixing the powder and developer, you want to make sure the consistency is very spreadable, if that makes sense. Let me know down in the comment below if like you don't get it, but like I said, it's very visual, like it's minimal explanation. I'm not really sure on how much powder to developer that I use. I just literally played it by ear and continue to add a little bit developer until the consistency was spreadable and it was easy to mix. So as you see, you can notice like the chunks that are in it. My whole goal is to get rid of the chunks and to get that powder in the corner to be more, like I say, spreadable. So while I was dyeing the hair, I did start from the bottom and come up. It's just easier, honestly, because you want to make sure you're coating every strand of that hair. There's no need to lift. Just spread it, put the aluminum foil, part it, and move on to the next. And that's what you're going to see me do in this part. So you'll notice that this little extra piece of strand I separated from the rest. I did want to go a little bit higher in this one than I did with the rest of the strands. So this is optional for you. This is just my preference. So therefore, that's what I did. I covered them all with aluminum foil. And the funny part about this was that it dyed literally like the hair was already brightening or lifting once I put it all on there, like you can tell. So by the time I was already done with the other side, I had to wash the side I just finished. And you'll notice as I look under is when I notice like, oh wow, this is really, you know, dyeing fast. Like de-loved hair dyes fast. And like this is 30 developer I'm using, you know. I usually use 40 developer. This is the first time I use 30 developer and it's dyeing this fast. I'm not complaining. I love. So once I was done with the frontal, I did move on to the 4 bundles, and I wanted to use something a bit bigger because the small mixing bowl was not capable of holding the amount of dye that was needed to dye 4 bundles or to lift 4 bundles, excuse me. So that's what I did here, and I will let you guys watch. So as we all do when we consistently do something, we tend to pick up bad habits, and I am not an exception. I would not recommend, if this is your first time dyeing hair, to just like do it this way unless you're using de-loved hair, because it has proved to dye, you know, very, very nicely. So I would advise to, you know, use the brush so that way you are coating it. It seems like I'm doing it aggressively only because the video is sped up, but I am taking my time, I promise you. This was longer than what you guys are seeing, but yeah, let me know if this works out for you though, honestly. Let me know in the comment section below, and I'll let you continue watching the video. So after I was done coating all of these strands, I allowed it to sit for about 20 minutes. I used Pantene 2-in-1. I used Shimmer Light shampoo. I also used Shimmer Light's conditioner, as well as silicone mix, just to put a little more extra moisture back into the hair. And this was the results after I washed it. Like, do you guys see that color? Like, look at that. Like, there is no strands left out of this. So yeah, the washing part, I'm pretty sure you guys got that part down. this is the end of the video, and I will see you guys in part 3 of this 3-part series, honey. And that is the final one. I am so ecstatic. And I thank you guys for just continuing to be supporters of me as I get better and I learn and I teach you guys what I already know. But this is the end of the video. Keisha D out. Love you guys.